Okay.
That's it.
We're TikTok stars. I'm so glad we're TikTok stars now. My God, I've
are
been waiting.
Finally, TikTok famous. You guys,
You know what? You could start that video with us.
I'm
just
going
being
to.
So stupid.
I'm going to speak it into existence that by the time that this comes out on Halloween, that we will have already become TikTok stars.
Happy Halloween, y'all! Woo! One of our favorite holidays, our family's favorite holidays, our group's favorite holidays.
It's great.
We love Halloween because y'all know we love a theme in general,
Yes.
and then we love a costume, and we love going hard.
Yes, and we kind of started to talk, and then we forgot that I think it's okay that you can absolutely love the Lord, and you can go to church, and you can do all of those things, and still enjoy dressing up and doing Halloween and passing out candy. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I can reconcile those two things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, I think that it's all about intent.
Yeah.
Like most things.
It's intentions.
About intentions.
Yeah.
And like we aren't worshiping anything.
No.
We aren't doing anything devilly
No.
or wicked
No.
or evil. We are just dressing up in costume. And when else can you be Chaperone and Charlie XCX?
But truly, what other time could we do this?
Like what other time? We've talked about them for so long. It felt like this is our homage.
It absolutely
our
is.
ode.
Yes.
We are
Ode.
We are definitely letting them know what they mean to us in our lives.
How often do you get to say ode? O-D-E.
Not enough.
Not enough. I am not saying ode enough.
I love Ode to Joy.
I
the
do
song.
too.
It was at my wedding.
Oh, it was.
I feel confident.
I feel like it could have been in my.
I don't know for sure. I do.
You just said it as fact.
Well, I feel 80%.
Okay, 80%.
confident. And I recently, again, trying to find the Animal Kingdom picture.
Oh, yeah.
I came across the what's this called? The flyer.
A Bible. Okay, the flyer.
For my wedding.
Oh, you did?
So it will have it in there. It will have the songs I chose and everything because I wouldn't know because why? Why don't I know what happened at my wedding?
Because you have no documentation.
No videographer.
Yeah.
No video.
You have
and
none of
I
that.
didn't even get a picture album.
Did you
I
have a
proofs.
professional photographer?
I did, but I have the proofs, but I never had
Like an album?
No. Or any like professional pic. There's not a single picture of us from our wedding hanging, nor has there ever been in our home.
No.
Never once. But I don't have any family pictures hanging in my home, as you know.
Yeah, because you actually like, I think, to get some of the photos taken, but then it's like, what do I do with the photos?
I'm never doing
You're not putting the Christmas card together.
No.
You're not having a gallery wrapped canvas. Like, that's not happening.
No, but I'm also like, no shade. I know how much
Yeah.
you love a family picture and hanging
do.
them in your home. And I see them and I look around, I'm like, that's so cute.
Yeah,
look at them
look at
on
us.
their hike.
We're on our hike.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I know what we look like. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about the whole like having to like look at too many pictures of us in our
But
home.
what about like pictures of the girls when they were little? That's what I love, is
Yeah.
seeing the difference in the kids when they grow up.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I look like, but I want to
Yeah.
see the kid. That's a thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
To change out a picture frame is a very big deal.
Do you like doing it or are you saying you don't like doing it?
It's a big deal because for me to swap out a photo means
Mm-hmm.
I'm now covering up this picture from when Tinsley and Tristan were 2 and 3.
Yeah.
That does not happen
So
often.
I think you just add more picture frames and then you keep those.
I add more
Yeah.
and more and more.
More is more.
And I know some people really like the digital frames. My parents love a digital frame.
And so you can just upload stuff to it and then it
And
cycles
it's constant,
through.
but I'm not a huge digital frame girl.
Yeah, my grandma has one. She likes it.
That's what I'm saying. I think that the older
Serves a purpose.
generations really do enjoy getting to see updated pictures
Yes.
of the grandkids and stuff coming through.
Yes.
But I don't know. For me, I like a traditional printed photo.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just never had him. And Josh was not big into taking pictures. And then he
not.
does not want to look at himself in a picture after the fact.
That's true.
And so, yeah, I don't know. I just haven't done it. They're all on my phone.
Okay. Well,
And then I have to keep deleting them because I have no storage.
that's what I see.
It's Tangled Web I've woven. Speaking of woven webs, it's Halloween. See what I did there? God, I'm good.
You're so good.
Boop, 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 boop.
You are a spider in your own web that you have created.
I've created all of this mess for myself.
Yes, you have.
And I'm just going to continue to sit in it and not change a single thing and then complain.
No, yeah. Just complain about it.
Yeah,
but
as
don't
Pastor
fix
Mike
it.
said, stop doing that. I love that we talk about him so much. It actually delights me.
It delights me too.
Yeah.
And one day he's going to know. He's going to.
That's where we started, that you can do Halloween and still be religious and still have your deep, feelings and love of the Lord.
Yes.
And then go put on a costume and get some candy. Like, it's really not that deep. I'm
that
sorry.
deep.
Like, I just can't pretend like it's that deep.
And it is a way to actually be out in the community and meet your neighbors and
the
talk to other
community.
kids and like the fellowship, as you would say.
Fellowship, as I always say. Always.
You cannot stop talking about fellowship.
I can't. If there's one thing that is on the tip of my tongue at all moments,
Fellowship.
It's fellowship. It's the word fellowship.
Yeah. That is what we will be doing on the cruise, and we will be on a ship.
We will be on a ship.
Fellowship on a ship.
And there will be some fellows, not in our group.
Not in our group.
So we're strong on the ladies.
Yes, very, very strong.
On the estrogen. Maybe we'll all start cycling together by the end of it.
I mean, not me, but good for y'all.
Not me either. I mean, not on my IUD. Heck no. Hopefully.
Yesterday, we were explaining to Lauren Palmer how big the rooms were going to be. And I think she was shook.
Yeah. Do
people know how big cruise ship rooms are?
Nope.
They don't know.
Nope. And we have the smallest of the small.
Y'all, we have the tiniest interior room.
I really do need you to think about your outfits and kind of start paring it down.
I'm going to have a big suitcase.
You're checking a whole bag.
Yes, I'm checking a bag. Are you insane? Are you insane?
I'm not checking a bag.
Okay. Well, then you'll have a small bag and I'll have a big bag.
Yeah. Well, I don't think 2 large checked bags are going to fit in our room.
I'm sorry. Then they should not have rooms available that 2 adults can't bring their bags in.
Chapel's joking. Chapel's joking.
Chapel's joking.
Yeah. Here's what I do want people to think of, especially if you're going on the cruise with us or another one, I guess.
Yeah.
Traders. Is that you are either in a bathing suit.
Yeah.
With a cover up, maybe.
Morgan Amanda was saying this.
Yes. You are either that, and then you are wearing one other outfit a day.
Yeah.
Potentially, to dinner or whatever. But the rest of the time, like,
you're just in a bathing suit.
You're just in a bathing suit.
Okay.
You're in very casual clothes.
Very cash.
You do not have to get super dressed up for dinners.
Yeah.
And even if so, it's like throw on a sundress.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this.
Yeah. It's a sheer top, obviously.
It's a sheer top.
But all you have.
But it's like, this is how much space it would take up.
It doesn't take up much room.
So small.
I think that you'll be surprised. And then same, like you're not wearing a ton of heels. Where are you going? You're on a boat.
No. I'm not. I don't.
Slides, sandals, flip-flops.
Maybe I'll bring one wedge.
Yeah.
A wedge.
I will bring one wedge as well.
I think a wedge is wise. A wedge is wise.
Yeah. And so is a wedge salad. I love them.
I like a wedge. It's okay.
You know what I don't want, though, on my wedge? What's scary?
Blue cheese.
You know what?
It's very scary.
It's very scary. I don't want it. I don't want it.
It's just
mold.
Blue cheese has mold in it. We know. We've said it 100 times. But it's too overpowering, and that's
it takes over the whole dish. So I don't want the blue cheese crumbles or the blue cheese dressing.
No.
But what I do not want a red onion on it.
Oh, I
know that.
I'll take your red onion. But so are you putting a ranch on your wedge?
Yeah, I'm obviously putting a ranch on my wedge, and I want extra bacon. Extra crumbled bacon, not bangles. But I want that. And Josh was big on ordering a wedge.
Is he?
He loves Iceberg because, he doesn't like that fancy leaf lettuce.
He doesn't like leaf lettuce.
And anytime we go to a proper place, he's like, it's leaf lettuce again.
Does he like a Caesar? Because that has...
Yeah, he's fine with romaine.
Yeah.
You can do romaine or iceberg.
Okay.
Start teetering into all those other leafy greens. It's a no.
Interesting. So did you know bunnies cannot have iceberg lettuce?
Too watery?
It can get stuck. And a fun fact about bunnies is they can't throw up. So if something is like wrong and stuck, it's curtains for them. It's curtains.
Oh boy.
And so iceberg is one of the lettuces. It is a big no-no. Now, interestingly, they can do a romaine, which I feel is a very similar lettuce.
Feels just as kind of ribby.
I think so.
It's got to be the ribs of it, right?
If I were chopping that up, it'd be really hard to tell which one was which.
So how?
I don't know, but if you read any website, it's like, do not feed your bunny iceberg.
How are all your bunnies doing?
They're doing good. It was touch and go. We've had some moments with the bunnies, with their health, but I am happy to report here on this here podcast. Yeah. Everyone is well.
Everyone's in the clear.
Everyone's in the clear.
No more scary bunny health.
Yeah, scary bunny health stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
she went, I didn't even tell you guys this, but she went rigid one day. I went in there And Mimi the bunny was face down on the floor. And that's not a normal position for a bunny.
Oh, dear.
And I picked her up and she was limp. And I thought, okay, this is the time. She's gone. She's gone. And no, she had gone into shock.
About what? She ate Iceberg?
No, thank God.
Gosh.
But Matt had bathed her a little bit, kind of her bottom half, because we were having to give her an antibiotic. She was messy. So we had cleaned up her bottom half. Well, we didn't realize that when a bunny gets wet, you have got to blow dry them until they are bone dry. I'm
really?
Bone dry. And Matt had gotten her really dry.
But not enough.
But not enough. So
Does it make her cold? It drops her temperature.
So her body temperature dropped and she just face planted onto the floor.
How many hours had elapsed?
It had been 6 to 8 hours. And the only reason I went in that room at all that evening, because it was nighttime when I discovered her, is because Lachlan had randomly decided I wanted to play Legos in here. He hadn't done that in years.
Really? Just saved the bunny's life.
I told him, I said, Lachlan, you did save Mimi. You absolutely saved her.
And so when she was down, did you
So we're on Dr. Google.
Yeah.
Google's telling us everything. Matt turns on the heating pad. I go get the blow dryer. We bundle her up. We put her on the heating pad. It said to warm her ears. So we're rubbing her ears with our hands. I've got the blow dryer on her, but she's still just limp. And it just said, keep her bundled, keep her warm, keep drying. We did this for a couple of hours. And then her ears started to kind of be warm on their own.
Okay.
And she sort of was perking up. I squirted I literally squirted Powerade into her mouth. It was like, give her electrolytes.
No.
So I had a syringe. I was squirting. Y'all, what is happening? I was squirting Powerade into Mimi's mouth.
How much of your life is dedicated to rescuing, nurturing, cleaning, feeding, medicine giving animals, critters?
A lot.
It feels like a lot.
It absolutely, and I will say,
I don't know how you do it all.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. And when the critters, when it is their time to pass on, we will be done with critters.
How long do they live?
Now, I mean, guinea pigs, it's really not past like 5 years. And bunnies can be about the same. They can live longer. It just kind of depends. All I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised within the next couple of years if I walk into that room and someone's gone.
Okay.
Got
it.
So I am mentally preparing myself and my heart.
Okay.
And getting, the graveyard is ready. Speaking of Halloween.
Obviously. And Matt's always, ready and willing to dig.
Ready to dig. They will be next to Cotton and that will be very sweet.
That will be sweet.
But in the meantime, you will find me in that room, hand feeding, grooming, all of that. It's a lot. It's a lot of work.
What of those chores are your kids' chores?
Anything,
like, do they help? Do they like helping with that sort of stuff?
I wouldn't say they like it, but they do it because I will say I'm leaving, and by the time I get back, I need these pads changed or whatever.
There's so many.
Yeah, so many
of them.
But I only do the grooming because I only trust myself with the grooming.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Some of it, like I only clean out the litter box.
Yeah.
I'm the litter box for the cats. Like I handle that part of it for them because I want it constantly cleaned out. Yeah. And Lily gags too much.
She does.
The poop. She's like she will throw up. Yes. And Bella's gone.
Yeah.
And Joshua's gone too much for it to be his chore.
Yes.
And so I'm like, I will do that.
I'll be the girl.
I will be the girl who scoops
the
poop. And I will do the pee pad and I will rinse and I'll put it back in. And you know what? As long as I just want them happy and clean and they're not to be a smell. So I'm fine with that. But they have a catio for all of that.
Yeah, they're good.
They have a catio.
Boys.
They're the happiest, loveliest cats.
I
cannot ask for better.
I know. Could not ask for more.
So cannot ask for more than this love given. Edwin McCain. It's on the podcast playlist. But I do whatever is happening that makes them so perfect, I want to keep doing. So like no one change anything. Don't. Everyone has their roles and we all do our roles.
Yes, because I do think the catio is bringing them joy.
Yes.
Because they feel like they're outside.
Yes, but they're protected.
And you are being very diligent with the litter. That makes the cat very happy.
It does make them happy.
And y'all have been so good about just holding them, loving them all along.
Yes.
That they're used to that.
They love it.
And that's all they want.
Yeah. So Josh sees them first in the morning because he gets up so early.
Yeah.
It's like he has his time with them early in the morning.
Yeah.
If they decide to even lift their heads up.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't. It depends how rambunctious they've been during the night. And then we all have our moments. Then Lily's the next to get up. So then she has her moments with them. And then I finally come out and love them. But I mean, they are waiting at the door. They hear us come up the driveway. They are right by the door, just waiting. They're wagging their tails practically,
That is
just
so
waiting to greet their humans.
Oh my gosh.
And they want to do that for everybody, not just us.
No, yeah.
Everybody.
I'm always greeted.
Welcome Wagon by Wiley and
Yes.
Norman. That's if they want to lift their heads up.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You have the dogs of the cat world, I feel like.
Or the humans.
Yeah, or the humans.
I just feel like we have like the humans of the cat world, or we just have superior cats.
I mean, all cats are superior.
True.
Know that.
They are the superior species. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, so it is
I
Halloween.
am waiting for people to and cats are big on Halloween.
Oh, they are.
It is
so
like
big on
their
Halloween.
holiday. Like black cats are amazing.
They are amazing. And there is a National Black Cat Day.
Yes, and as well there should be.
I feel like it should be October.
Yeah, it probably is.
What if it's today?
Oh, well, let's look.
Look up National Black Cat Day.
Okay.
We're going to find out.
And then what's your wow award? Halloween, spooky, anything scary you got for a wow?
I'm looking real quick while you're searching that.
It's October 27th.
Shut up.
It's October 27th.
That's Doug's birthday. Pink Pony Doug.
Pink Pony Doug. I'm going to keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Doug. Okay.
It's you.
It's me.
It's you. U.S. Chapel get to sing Pink Pony Doug.
Finally.
Oh. Okay, so we will remember that on Doug's birthday, it is National Black Cat Day, and we will be posting in honor
It's
of
right
that.
around my boys' birthdays.
Oh.
My boys, and we always get this incorrect.
Okay.
It's either October 23rd, 25th, or 27th. So I'm going to look at their paperwork when I get home because it's coming up. And we sometimes forget it because their gotcha day was, February
later.
of the following year. And so we kind of forget about their actual birth.
Yes, look that up because I want to know.
I need to look it up, but it could be right around It's right around National Black Cat Day.
Yes. Okay, so real quick, when you hear the phrase "make it clap,"
Yeah, I think of butt cheeks.
okay,
Why?
that's what that means, right?
Yeah, you make it clap. You make
Okay.
those booty cheeks clap.
Yeah.
It's from a song.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we were at the beach.
Not one of our songs.
Not one of our songs.
No.
But we were at the beach, and there was some like funny song that had come on Nectar Radio, and a girl singing about like making it clap.
That's Nectar Radio.
Nectar Radio is where you will hear all of the bops. If you talk to your Alexa and say, play Nectar Radio, you're going to
Nectar
hear
as in like of the gods.
of the gods.
Okay, got it.
Like honeybee.
Okay.
You got it. Okay, just say that, and that is going to get you hype. It's going to get you cleaning. You're going to hear some Charlie on there. You're going to hear some things you will know, you will recognize.
Okay.
Some things are new. Love Nectar Radio. But this girl, she's singing about. It's a funny song because she's actually singing very beautifully and proper and like and she's like make it clap. and so Matt and I were giggling about this, and so in the conversation, we had a difference of opinion on what make it clap means.
Oh.
And he thought it meant like when the deed is happening and you hear the clapping.
No,
That's not it.
that's not it.
And he's not convinced.
No.
And I even went to Urban Dictionary. I said, babe, a woman can make it clap on her
on
own.
her own.
Because she can drop it low.
Yes. It's part of twerking.
And some women can actually
Yes.
clap their booty cheeks.
I think I used to be able to.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know that I can anymore because I've lost a significant portion of my booty.
Okay.
But I used to be able to make it clap. And fun fact, a lot of the twerking and all that, it's in the knees.
Yeah.
People are too focused on the butt
And the hips.
but it's really in the knees.
in the
The
knees.
knees are controlling the reverberation.
If you go on YouTube, because again, I was trying to prove this to him.
Yes.
There are women giving tutorials on how to make it clap and teaching you which muscles you need to twerk and twitch and how to do it. It's fascinating.
It is. Yeah, but no, this sound with our partners,
That's not making it clap.
no. That and I know it sounds like it with our hands, but
Yeah.
no, that's just bodily movement noise.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, is there even like a catchphrase for that? I don't know.
Not that I can think of.
Not in everyday life.
Not in an everyday life.
But I
thing.
feel like every now and again you're going to hear someone say "make it clap,"
absolutely
make
you're
it
gonna
clap, and look
but-
back at it.
Yes, but that is you individually doing it. And I mean some men can make their booties clap.
Oh yeah,
But we women are the ones who really, I think, led the charge there.
yes, absolutely. It's with the twerking.
It is.
Okay, well, I just wanted to go over that
Because that was scary because you and Matt
It was
had to
very-
disagree about making it clap.
It was really scary.
It's really scary. I know that y'all don't like to disagree.
We don't like to disagree, but sometimes we very much do.
Yeah, you want to tell us another one? You want to share with the class?
Yeah, I should just keep writing down all the times Matt and I have fought, and that's my WOW award. No, I am going to say this for my WOW really quick, and because it actually is like a startling thing.
Okay.
And it actually really makes me mad. Mm-hmm. Guys, and I'm going to just say guys because it is guys, who put the contraptions on their mufflers to make it really, really, really loud.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know most of us know that we're annoyed by that because I know y'all are sitting in a restaurant. Mm-hmm. Some guy goes by in the parking lot with his loud whistle tip muffler on, and everybody stops and looks, and then we all grumble to each other. Yep. But at what point are we all going to say, we're putting a stop to this? Because you're waking up sleeping babies. Yeah. You're giving some people a jump scare. If you are someone that struggles with cortisol, that is taking you to 100.
100.
And also, I want these men to know, if you're listening, no one's impressed.
No one.
No one's impressed.
Not one.
Not one.
Actually, it's the opposite because then girls sit around and they're like, just tell us you have a small pee without telling us.
Yeah.
Because you need attention.
That's it.
And so you need attention for some reason because you're not getting it in these other ways. So now you have to like make this muffler really loud so everybody can turn their head and look at you, except for we're all in disgust. No one's impressed.
No.
Everyone's ticked. And I don't understand the appeal.
I don't get it.
Because
are there girls out there who are liking that?
I don't know. If there are, they might all be watching that Fast and the Furious series and making it a whole personality, but it's not mine.
It's not a lot of people.
It's not mine.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's a very small percentage of people that are into that.
Yeah.
It's a 0.3%. I don't know. That might even be high.
I guess go find them, but it's not us.
But it's not like in the streets or riding the parking lots of Stonecrest.
No.
The women in Stonecrest are not interested in your loud muffler.
No, they're not. They don't care. They're very, very annoyed. We're all very, very, very annoyed.
Okay.
And I'm deeply annoyed by that because noises make me nuts.
We've told y'all, we don't want the unnecessary noise.
I don't get it.
It's why we can't be teachers.
No.
So I don't want to be walking out of Ulta and then you to cruise by in your lifted truck and then you rev it.
Yeah. Why?
And I am jumping out of my skin, and I am not easily startled.
No, same.
I am not easily startled.
I'm just very annoyed by it. I'm very annoyed by it. When Joshua had his WRX, he didn't change anything to it, but it just naturally has like a little bit of a and I was like, ugh.
It's such an ick.
It's such an ick.
I don't like it at all.
There was something else that was an ick recently to me, and I was like,
that Josh is doing?
No.
Oh.
No, that I just saw somewhere.
Oh, there's so many.
And I was like, this is going to be added to the ick column, but I didn't type it in. But it'll happen again. Rest assured, I will be able to bring that to y'all because, that's frightening.
Okay, I had written down.
Are frightening.
Speaking of when we were talking about cleaning out and purging and like hoarding versus not. One of my icks is Matt. When I decide finally, I'm going to clean out.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Yep.
Okay. I've got 3 big black trash bags and I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm getting stuff. It could be in my room, the kids' room, whatever. It could be toys. It could be stuffed animals. And I'm rocking and rolling. And I'm so happy when I do this,
I know. You're so proud.
I'll stick them in the garage because I'm like, okay, these are going to donation sites. And I will peep Matt rummaging through my bags.
To try to find something that you got rid of that he disagrees with.
He will rummage through my donation bags.
I bet he will because he is afraid that there is something of Lachlan's that could be too tender and dear to both of them.
Well, or even like he thinks something sentimental is in there, but I really do hold on to sentimental. I absolutely do. Yeah. I can assure everyone I am holding on to sentimental.
But he's lost his trust in you somewhere along the line that he has to go back through it.
I wonder what I should ask him. Where did I lose your trust with this? Yep. Why do you think you've got to go through the 3 big bags and paw through it?
What is he thinking he's going to find?
I don't know.
Something about Joshua that annoys me is anytime he gets in our vehicle, Lily's and my vehicle, he always turns and looks in the back seat.
Why?
He's looking to see what's dirty. Like, what have we left back there that is dirty? Or he's checking to see how dirty the car is. Like, is anything back there? Is it dirty?
Oh, no, I don't like that.
And then he'll just turn his head back around.
No.
And it's either, he doesn't say anything. But I know he's looking to see, are we keeping the car clean?
You feel the aura. You feel it radiating off of him.
Yeah.
The judgment.
I do.
The judgment.
Because he keeps his car pristine. Any vehicle of his is pristine. I mean, except for when it isn't. Sometimes it can't be because he's hauling stuff or whatever.
Yeah. But then he cleans it out immediately.
But then he cleans it pretty regularly. I mean, he is very tidy, very neat with his things. He does keep things very clean. And the bane of his existence is how messy I can be. So I've told him before, I'm like, don't turn around. Don't look.
Don't show him that video of my bathroom counter.
Oh my God, he's going to see it anyway on our ad stories. But like, for me, it's just like, bro, it's not your vehicle. Don't stress that out. But what he always says is like, I end up having to be the one to clean it. So the tidier that y'all can keep it throughout the weeks is helpful to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one who's going to pull the mats out. I'm going to pressure wash them. I'm going to vacuum out the car. I'm going to be doing all this stuff. So if y'all could just at least keep it tidy.
Yes.
Then it's less work for me down the road.
I
get that.
That he is so tidy with that. We could really use a dose of that in our family because none of the 5 of us are really stressing about the dirtiness in the car. And
it's just the turnaround for me.
It's the turnaround.
It's like
it's the judgment.
Just don't get in here. Because usually it's like, hey, we're getting in to go somewhere fun.
Yeah.
And we always have to start with the turnaround.
Does Lily notice this too?
We all notice.
Okay, Joshua.
Is she here? We could call her down and ask her.
Ooh, I don't know if they're here yet. I don't think so. You know, Matt probably took them somewhere really, really fun.
He's like, let's go get ice cream. Let's go zip lining.
It just says, I brought Lily to Pins with me. He took him to Pins.
Oh my
to go play.
She's going to be so excited about that.
So they're having the best time.
Okay, so who's shooting all of our content then?
I don't know.
We're relying on Lily. Okay, so
they'll be back soon enough.
So that my wow award is going to be Joshua turning his head around.
Okay.
Wow. It's him turning his head around and silently judging how dirty or clean our car is. And here's the thing I would say is if it is clean, vocalize that.
Yeah.
Be proud.
I do like that. Actually, everyone needs to hear that. Because I think as human beings, it's so quick to vocalize the judgment and the negatives. We all do it.
Oh, yeah.
We are not enough saying out loud what a good job somebody did.
Exactly.
Or how beautiful someone looks. Yep. Or whatever the positive thing is. We just tend to keep that in. Why? Why do we do that?
I don't know. Because I am trying to affirm people so that they'll give it back to me.
You do affirm. I meant to do it last night with Emily Odom, but I saw her in such a flash and it was a tizzy of activity.
There's so many people at that event.
That this morning I thought I've got to text her and tell her just how beautiful she is.
She looks great.
She's just a stunning woman.
She is. Very stunning.
The skin is skinning. The hair is hairing.
Yeah.
Like she's just, I think, someone who really like steals the show. I just think she's so, and so I think all this in my head,
you
but
thought it all.
None of it's coming out of my mouth.
Aw, that's okay. I know. Sometimes it was so busy. There were so many people. Like, you looked amazing.
Oh, thanks, friend.
Wait, is that a new outfit?
Yeah, that skirt is 10 or 12 years old.
Shut up. Oh, it's gorgeous.
I wore it to an event with Matt years ago. And
Did you pair it with that same top?
Yeah. Well, the top that came with it was like a black kind of cap sleeve little cute thing, which is somewhere. Yeah. But I always knew where that skirt was. And I said, of course, a sheer shirt.
Of course, a sheer shirt. How many sheer shirts? You're up to like 48 now?
Yeah. So I said one of the 48. Yeah. I'll get a black turtleneck sheer shirt, as I do.
Yeah.
As many have noticed.
Yes.
As we realized.
Yes.
The haters and the fans. We see you. We see you, girl. I paired it with that. And it was great because I felt very comfortable in it. I wasn't having to adjust.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I wasn't having to do anything
Yeah.
to it. And it has pockets. And your jumpsuit had pockets.
Yeah, had pockets.
Was that a Belk?
That was a Belk outlet.
I had a feeling.
I wore that to when I did that
Something you did.
seminar or whatever it was that I was speaking at.
Yes.
I wore it to that and I said, I am going to hem it after this. And then I didn't. And then I wore it last night.
You did, but you wore your tall shoes. So
My very tall, extra large shoes.
Yeah.
So I just clomped around in them, which is why it was so important for me to actually get a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want your wow word? Could be that.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give another wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to give another wow.
How you put them.
Okay. So I don't know what was happening, but we went to this event last night and the seating we had learned from last year.
Yeah.
most of it's reserved seating.
And it's people who bought tables, like companies that bought tables.
Yes. And so I knew that going into it. So as soon as I walked in and I saw Aaron, I said, walk with me and let's go try to get one of these high top tables. Let's get our guys suit coats. We'll put them on the backs of chairs. Yeah. You put your purse here. I'll put a phone here. Like, let's just kind of get this little 6 top table.
Yeah.
So we did.
Yeah.
We walk over to the bar. We get ourselves a little cocktail and we walk right back.
Yeah.
So this is a 6 minute maybe wait.
Yeah.
And we walk back over and I'm looking and I go, Aaron, I think our table's gone. Mm-hmm. And 2 different groups of people have sat on our stuff.
Yeah, on the suit coats.
Have sat on our stuff, moved our bags and phones and lip gloss and all the things we laid out. Middle. They just moved our stuff out of the way and we walk up. It was the most awkward. I've never actually felt so awkward in my life.
I bet it was awkward. I wasn't there for this moment. And I mean, I was kind of in the vicinity, but then I tried to go look for a different table.
Yeah, it all was happening at once. And Aaron and I were so uncomfortable that we started giggling because it was like, what else do you do?
Yeah, what else?
And I thought... it felt like a situation where at least someone in these groups would look at us and be like, oh my gosh, was this yours?
Yeah.
We're going to just finish up eating and we'll move along. Like you would think there's some kind of communication. No one, they all just looked at us blank in the face and then just ignored us.
And then several of them stood up and finally realized what was going on.
Yeah, eventually they ate their bites and they moved along, but the other 3 did not.
So then it was just a shared table.
It became a shared table.
It did.
But it was so uncomfortable because we walked up and there's this whole table with all of our stuff. So we're like, can you move so I can get my coat?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you lift up your butt so I can slide my husband's jacket out from underneath it?
Pardon my reach. Sorry, that's my phone.
That's my gloss.
Let me get that gloss out of the way. Oh, sorry, that's her purse. It was so weird.
So weird. So the WOW award here, guy, is if someone has put their things down on a chair to reserve it, you don't move it.
You don't go there.
No, you don't. It's actually taken then at that point.
Like a glass of wine we had set down there. Like there was enough stuff that it was very evident this table was taken. Very evident.
Suit coat on a back of a chair does say this seat's taken.
The seat's taken. We had 2 suit coats.
Yeah, that's just a little bizarre to me. And then when there is that moment, it's like, oh my gosh, our back, we kind of didn't know. Then let's just have a conversation about it.
But don't look at us dead in the eye and then just look away and keep eating your charcuterie. Like it was very, very uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable.
It was very
odd. We just had to sit with them the whole time and I just had to sob into their shoulder.
You did. You were literally just sobbing into their hair.
I was on top of 2 people.
Yes.
Like where the chair was, the guy at the table next to me, his man spread, and he had to. I get why guys have to spread their legs. I'm not even bothered by it.
Yeah, the spreading.
But yeah, he had to spread, and then the girl next to me, who I don't know because she just sat there, I was just like in between these 2 people, and I'm crying because it's such a moving thing that you're hearing.
Yes,
and I just felt like I was crying in between 2 of the biggest strangers I've ever laid eyes on.
Yes,
and I'm just like,
you will never see them again.
And they're not going to be nice. And it's not their job to comfort me. It's no one's job to comfort me when I'm crying. I'm not saying that, but it's more awkward to cry in between 2 people. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know when you're just in their laps. I mean, I could at this point, he could have straddled just behind me like you would on like a roller coaster. You know?
A bobsled.
Yeah, like a bobsled. Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
You're on a bobsled with this guy.
Yeah, and he's behind me and he's doing the steer, and I'm right in front of him and we're just going down the skeleton.
You sob.
Skeleton is a winter sport, right?
The skeleton.
Speaking of Halloween.
Wow. There's bobsled.
We're good.
There's the luge.
Uh-huh.
There's skeleton.
Uh-huh.
I think that's
the 3.
Are you naming?
Those are the 3 that are on.
That are scooting down quickly.
And we saw that in Lake Placid.
Oh, you did?
On our road trip.
Oh, yeah. We saw that in Norway. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did.
So cool.
My kids and Matt did the bobsled run.
We wanted to, but that was bukus of money.
It wasn't too bad. And because, in other countries, like they're not trying to charge you an arm and a leg.
Yeah, true.
But Tinsley was crying leading up to it. She did not want to do it. But I don't want to say we like forced her, but we said,
yes,
I think you might regret it if you don't.
Exactly. And sometimes you do have to do that with kids.
And guess what? She was so glad she did. And she said, I did it. And now I can say I've done it. And so we were
I think that I looked it up, and the bobsled experience, I'm not kidding you when I say it was like $300 a person.
Whoa.
No, like
no.
For real.
We wouldn't have paid that. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, it would have been $900 for the three of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure in Lake Placid, the bobsled experience was like $300 a person.
People are going to pay it.
I guess so, because the price is what it is.
Yeah, it couldn't be me, but they paying it.
Not be me. All right, you guys. Well,
it's Halloween. Hey, as you're listening to this, we are on our way down to Florida.
Yes.
We're in Florida right now.
Yes. As y'all are listening to this, we will
make sure you're watching stories because we're
Disney.
We're going to be in Disney. We're going to be putting up stories.
Yeah.
We're heading on the cruise. Like, now is the time to be locked in on apps.
Yes, locked in on all that to say _podcast on Instagram.
Yes.
And follow along. I mean, somewhat personally, I guess, if you want to. Not Kristen, because she's private.
Yeah. Private.
But you can come to Miranda and CLT if you'd like.
Yes.
And then, as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,
share.
And
y'all, we're going to be putting out Halloween reels. We need y'all to share these.
Yeah.
We need you to tag Charlie. We need you to tag Chapel.
Yes.
This is of utmost importance.
Because my brain hurts so bad. My head hurts so bad from this outfit that it has to be for something. This can't just be for nothing. I'm going to have to take 72 Excedrin migraines and go in a very dark room sooner than later. And it can't be for nothing. So please, dear God, please share our shit. God damn that.
To be continued.
I can't. It hurts so bad.